Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. I am sitting here, it's nighttime. I am too tired to cut fabric because I'm afraid I'll make mistakes. So I'm sewing where I'm allowed to make mistakes. I'm just playing with something, and I just did something, and I'm like wondering, do I have amnesia or something and I just can't remember ever seeing this? I've never seen this. I'm sure it's probably out there. It might have been done 100,000 times, but I've been watching a lot of videos in the 7 years that I've been watching YouTube, and I've never seen it. And then I thought maybe it's not useful, but I think it is. I mean, I'm just kind of amazed that this isn't a popular thing. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe I just never came across it. I'm going to feel stupid if everybody is doing this already and I just didn't know about it. I think it's useful because it can be good for rag quilts. You know how we, make squares? I've made some rag quilts. I have videos of those. And then, you just make squares, and then you usually like put an X in the, you put two pieces of fabric and then you make an X, and then you sew them together. I'm so tired. Then you rag the raw edges. Well, this is going to be like a half square triangle, and it's all done in one swoop. Let me just show you. All right, I'm just doing 5-inch squares because I had some scraps. 2 5-inch squares. You're going to put them right sides together. So the wrong side is on the outside. And here's the weird part. This is 5 inches, so I cut these 4 inches. Now in my practice piece, I did 3 inches, and I think it was a little too small. 4 inches might be a little too big. Maybe 3.5 would be perfect. I don't know. So I put one kind of centered on one side, and I'm going to flip it and do the same on the other side. Huh? Weird? Isn't that weird? Now I'm not going to be overly concerned with this, but I'm going to shove this under the machine, and I'm going to sew on the diagonal. You can draw a line. Now you don't draw a line and sew on each side. We're just sewing one line in the center. I can pretty much eyeball this. So here I go. I'm going to lift there when I get to the little tip of that. I think the one underneath will be okay. Let's check the one underneath. Oh yeah. Almost perfect. Just not quite on the diagonal. Well, I didn't hit my corner at all. And yes, I have an injury. I hurt myself with packages. So we have this and this. All right, now watch. Take one side and open it. Take the other side and open it. And you're going to open those in a way that is better than what I'm doing. You're going to open and press. And look, we have a reversible quilted half square triangle block for a rag quilt. Huh? Are you as fascinated as I am? The only thing is, I think we do need to put a line this way. And I kind of hate to, but I want that batting to be held down. And the reason we have to put 2 is because that one piece ends up getting folded on one side, and then the other side would have nothing. But if we put one on each side, it is double thick, but I think that's kind of cool. So you can use really thin batting if you want, or flannel. That would be okay. Flannel. And flannel will rag. Batting doesn't. So that's why we don't bring the batting all the way up to the edge. All right, so see the first one I made? I just made the little squares tinier. I don't know what I'm saying. I have to go to bed. But I wanted a video so bad. But let's just pretend this is the exact same as this. Then all you would do is, you would have a whole bunch of scrappy blocks. What a good way to use a charm pack, or if you guys buy my 5-inch squares, you know, you're going to be able to do this. I think it's cool. You could just do whatever you want. You can, you know, put them together. Let's just, you know, say you wanted to put it together like this. You would just, you know, go like this and sew, and then you would open, and then that would be the side that you would snip, like in a rag quilt. And it would be, you know, all done. Like rag quilts are, you're doing both sides at once, but I've never seen anybody just do such a quick half-square triangle like this. You don't have to make the half-square triangles first and then put them together. You just do this magical thing that I just did. Again, let me show you with the bigger one. So again, it's just 2 5-inch squares, right sides together, and then I did a 4-inch square. I think that's a good size. On each side, you sew down the diagonal, and you can be crooked like I was. Look how crooked I was, and it still worked. Sew down the diagonal, and then you just flip this side here, turn it over, flip this side here. I think it's really cool. But let's go ahead and put a line of stitching across, just to hold it all in place. Let's do it to the other one too. See, I don't like lines that much. I really don't. I don't like quilts. I don't like the quilted aspect of quilts. I like blankets. So this would be really cool to do with t-shirt fabric and no batting. You could just make some of these two-sided half-square triangles and then just do like I've done in previous videos. I'll link down below, where you just join like a rag quilt, but there's no snipping, and then you just have the raw edge on one side, but it won't fray. You know, that would be pretty easy. All right, I just wanted to show you that. Now you would just be putting these together and sewing and snipping. Ooh, that's kind of cool, like that. But I think it would be super cool if it was all scrappy. I just wanted to show you that. That's all for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!